Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Monica Dina Huppert's here of Whole Heart Energy Healing. Wishing you happy Tuesday. I don't know about in your part of the world, but in my part of the world, it's snowing both in the front and in the backyard here. It's crazy. Mother Nature seems to be coming up with and yet another thing, and wanted to tell us some more about the benefits of winter and all it has to offer, it seems. Anyways, that's okay. We can handle it, I hope. Hello, Cricket. Good to see you. Today, we're going to be doing another live group healing. I am going to be doing that method that I did last week, Tuesday, and I'm going to be doing, well, it's an amalgamation of various modalities that I use. There's going to be a little bit of the Akashic records. There's going to be a little bit of quantum healing, and there's going to be a little bit more about, what was the other one? It was another one. And so this is actually my beta test for my new offering that I'll be doing at the end of the month. Those of you who are participating, and there is, what, 20 today? 19. 19 this round. And I've got everybody on the same, I've got 23 for today. No, 19. I oopsed. Yeah, 19. And so there's a whole bunch of people who have signed up for all three. And more people have signed up for this week and next week. You don't have to be present. There will be a lovely replay available. So I'm just getting the names in my head so that I've got them for my transmission time. One person I didn't get a birth date from. I'm sure that's okay. I will see what I can do to, if that doesn't get through to her, then I will reach out to her again and let her know that there was, I don't know, if she didn't feel that it went through, I will reach out to her and somehow get her up to snuff on this. So hello, Cricket. Nice to see you. So appreciate you. And Cricket, are you on my list? I'm pretty sure you go by Crystal. So yes. Yes. Hi, Nina. Lovely to see you too. And Sabrina, I have yours. I'm pretty sure. There you are. Yep. You're on the list. Yay. So lovely to have you all, ladies. I'm going to do something similar. I don't know if I'll do it exactly the same because sometimes I'll get different directions from source. One of the things I love about my job is that I am in the moment. If source is directing me to do it, you know, this way instead of that way, that's all fine by me. I'm happy to, you know, do what is right for you all so that you get the best healing possible. Hi, Lisa. Lovely to see you too. So glad you guys are here. So glad you're here. Thank you for showing up. And I don't think there's much else to share. But like I said, or was starting to say that after next week's transmission, I will do a write-up for you all and put it on my website. And if you think it is worth your time, worth your finances, then wonderful. Just like the other one is $14 a month, where you get 12 to 15 sessions in a month. That's $1 a session. I was on somebody else's site where he does one transmission a month for $100, $99. And then if you want to do the whole household, it's another, I don't know, $38. This is all US funds. And he does, I guess, quantum healing. I don't think I realized that he was doing that before. And it's not like I didn't know about him, but it's just, well, just the way that went, I guess. That's all that was. So I guess I'm not as original as I thought I was, but that's okay. That's okay. I think I'll be offering this one, where in this one you get to choose what you want. His is, it's whatever it is, I think. I don't know that there's a particular theme. So like my $14 one is a theme of health, wealth, and happiness. This one that I'm working on right now, which has the 3 different modalities in it, is on whatever you choose. Pick a topic that you want done. So if it is, you want your business to take off, you want to find a job, you want a better relationship with your spouse, you want the boo-boo on your knee to be healed, whatever it is that you're looking for, that's the item that I want you to focus in on. And I think what I'll do is, like I was doing the 3 transmissions a week for the other one, I think I will continue to do that with this one. I think that will be of benefit. So you'll still get 12 to 15. I'm thinking about, the $19 to $25 range. I want to keep it low, especially at the beginning where I'm just still testing it out. I know it's effective because I'm a little bit anal that way. I just want the best for y'all. So that's the way that goes. And then what I will do, I think also, is do a combination where it is the health, wealth, and happiness, and you can add on this one as well. And I will make sure that I do the 3 different energy modalities for that part, and then my original way of energy transmissions for that part from the first one for health, wealth, and happiness. And then, maybe the 2 will be in a combo pack as well. Not sure what I'll charge yet, but I've got to, I don't want to undercut everybody, from their prices, but at the same time, I do want to, respect myself. I work for myself, right? This is my business. This is what puts food on my table and pays for the internet and all the other things that I do here. So I will think on that. But anyways, let's get started on this. So I want you to have clear in your mind something that you want to have happen. And the big deal that I want you to think about is that, number 1, you start with the intention that you will receive what you need and what you have intended to happen. That's a big deal. So often we're either too general, or we have so many that we want. And I get that. We all want to have, we have a laundry list. I don't know about you, but I know I have a laundry list of, now I would like for this for my health, this for my wealth, This is for my relationships. This is for my pets because, you know, they're getting older and so on and so on, whatever it is, right? So I definitely want, thank you, Lisa. I definitely want you to focus on one thing. And when I do the energy transmissions for that particular one, even though I'll do it 3 times a week, I still think if you focused on one item, I'm getting not every week, possibly every 2 weeks, definitely. It might be even stronger with if you focus on one thing for a month and then focus on something new for the next month and so on, that you'll have a better chance at getting it. It's like when you go to the doctor, you've got a cold, he gives, or the flu, and he gives you, 10 days worth of pills. Well, you don't take all 10 days at once and like the 30 pills and down it, and then, well, you're done. It doesn't work like that. Lovely as it would be for that miracle to happen, and yes, miracles do happen, but the thing is, chances are it's more of a process. And with all the energies that are going on around with the earth, we are being bombarded more so than ever with some stuff that kind of throw us off balance. So if we can focus on one item at a time, we will probably get a better chance of attaining that goal, reaching that, whatever it is that we're wanting to have. So just to give you an idea, I thought that that would be to your benefit to know that. So we're going to do the quantum healing, the Akashic records, and the Theta brainwave, of course. Theta brainwave is the other one that I wanted to say. So keep a positive mind in your thoughts. Yes, it can happen. Yes, it will happen to me. You focus that on yourself. Believe that the end result you seek, it's already on its way. This is the seed that starts it all. And whether it happens, over a short period of time and is delivered through, 2 or 3 other people, then those are the 2 or 3 other people that needed to be lined up in order for you to get what you wanted. So maybe it's a trip to the chiropractor that you needed, and this is the seed that you go, oh, okay, I better go to the chiropractor because, my back is out of alignment or whatever it is. I better call my sister so that my relationship with her can be healed. All those things, right? So just that the flow is going to start coming. You'll get the ideas, you'll get the inspirations to follow through, do something that is in your highest and best good, and so on. Does that make sense? I sure hope it does. I sure hope it does. Okay, so I'm just getting other things that are popping up here, and I don't wish to address those. All right, so I'm going to ask on your behalf that this transfer of divine life force energy get flowed into you, that your past, your presence, your futures, your timelines are all going to be healed, and there's going to be more of a clear directions for you. You'll heal your heritages and your lineages with all of this, because chances are there's something that's been affecting you from that point of view, right? I'm going to be asking for certain sources to stop feeding your egos. And I think that that's going to be a thing that will help you. One of the things I ask for myself when I go to do healings, my ego gets down to like between 1% and 3%, so that I'm not in the way of that energy transmission from source through me to you. And I'm getting that it's not a direct, it seems to be going through me to the group as I Akashic records and so on. So that's part of that. I'm going to ask that you feel safe, and protected, that you can get the most out of it, right? One of the things I asked, I was watching, what was it? It was a TV show I was watching, and it was on the habits of success. And to install for you, because of me watching that show, to install for you success, fortune, whatever else that you need, the performance, the ability to do what you need to do. And that is, to me, a big deal. When I was watching that TV show, it was like, bing, 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 you need to put that in here. And so I'm putting it in here. And where you guys come in is to tell me, okay, so I went to your first one, XYZ happened. I went to your second one, nothing happened. I didn't get a thing. And then I went to your third one, and this, and this happened, but I still felt like I missed out on that, and that. And when you tell me those things, you're upfront, you're not afraid to share this with me, then I can do something about it. I can go in and say, you know, source, I'm looking for this, that, and the other thing to happen for my people. And what else do I need to do? And I'll be told something. So like watch another TV show like I watched to install that success and fortune kind of a thing, right? Stop feeding the egos, repair breaks and fissures in your, either in your timeline, although I wasn't expecting to say that. I was expecting to say more of your shields and so on. So I'm going to look into that, because if I slip up on a word like that, I know I need to look into that. So just let me note that down. I need a note. Timelines, fissures. There we go. Okay. So, you know, that's all that's happening for you. Your ego needs to take a time out. Yeah. I get you. Mine too sometimes. All right. So without further ado, because I already blabbed for a few minutes, let's get into this. So feel yourself grounded, centered, balanced. Feel yourself connected to the crystalline core of Mother Earth, to the heart of Source, or whoever it is that you believe in. Even if it's just within yourself, that's all just perfect. I'm just going to feel for that. How are y'all doing? Some of you are very excited. That's nice. Some of you are just curious. Curious is good. Curious is good. I appreciate that. That's feeling good. That's feeling solid. And start with the intention that you will receive what you intend to happen. Get that idea in your mind, whatever that your idea is. Okay. And so it is with pure intention that I ask for us all to fully receive the highest and best treatment for what ails or could ail us, or what's bothering us, or what we intend to have happen, do happen, and to fully receive and integrate this into ourselves. Anchor those healings and learnings in. Checking the names again. Okay, good. And now I will do the key to the Akashic records. Creator of all beings, for the highest good of all, I request to access my Akashic records. It is my intent to serve this group to the highest of my abilities. I request divine transformation in the highest forms occur, and that truth, accuracy, and divine knowledge, wisdom, and healing be received in all parts of each person, including our the parts of us that are physical, mental, emotional, our subtle bodies, and our souls as well now, please. I recognize that I'm a divine messenger and a team of divine beings is supporting us. I ask the divine creator, the divine temples, and our personal teams of guides, teachers, and healers provide clear and concise communication and to assist us right now. In the name of divine truth and healing, my records are now open. My records are now open. My records are now open. There we go. That feels good. Sonia. Okay, so focus on your heart chakra, focus on your solar plexus. The solar plexus are for your creative spot. The heart is to go into the Akashic records. And as I take us down through your heart chakras into that Akashic bubble, we go down the path, up the stairs to the Akashic building. I knock on the door, and there is, there's the dog Rufus. He came fast towards the door, to greet us all. And Henry, that's what I've come to know him as, is the guard at the door, and he's going to take us all now to my Akashic Records room. And so I knock on that door. And as the door opens, like I'm just overwhelmed with all these people there, like all our guides, our teachers, our angels, whoever it is that we've invited along. You all had your own personal team, and so they are there and they are ready for us. We've got a big spot cleared for us, and chairs, no chairs. It's just standing room only, I guess. So that's fine. And as I see us in a circle, I notice that there is the group of guides and healers and angels and everybody else who's there. They are surrounding us, helping us feel safe, supported. Anyone who's nervous, all you have to do is think that, and somebody will come over to help you with that. And it'll be somebody you approve of, not somebody I would send personally, because you have to have that connection, not me. Okay, and I'm in there. I think my sister's in there too, finally. I forgot to put us on the list. All right, Monica and Megan, we're on the list now too. That's too funny. Too funny. Okay. I'm just checking this out. And so I'm going to ask that you put your desire out in front of you, the thing that you want to work on the most. And your team is looking at that, checking at that. Source is looking in at this as well. Source is always the one that is in charge of everything here. I don't think I asked you last time to put it out there. There seems to be, that's new for me. Good. And now I invite you to release, let go, soften your hold on to the blocks, the limitations, everything that seems to be in your way, that gritty sand that just seems to get right under the right spot. And, as you hear it scrape under your foot, it just gives you that EBGB feeling. Get all of those out. And this is where I'm now seeing, I don't know how many we've got in there, but a whole pile. These are winged. So this has got to be angels, winged beings. Well, it was nice to see that. Just kind of gathering up all of that. Be really bold and know that anything that you want to release that you think is interfering with what you are trying to attain, just let that go. Let them have it all. Do that spring cleaning. And now dig a little deeper and find the ones that you're kind of hiding on yourself. As if you're like me. I like to hide things. Hi, Tricia. Good to see you here. And so let go of those hidden ones as well. Bring them out. And the camouflaged ones. Come on, come on. Don't think we don't know they're there. And the invisible ones. And the cloaked ones. Whatever else you have. Like, you got to have a sense of humor in this, people. And it makes it easier to release if you've got that lighthearted sense about you. Now, I want you to take a look at that goal that you have in mind. Does it look different to you? To me, I just kind of put like a bunch of words in front of me, hip and back, for example. And they look like two words kind of a thing. But now when I look at those two words, mine look a little brighter, a little shinier, a little glowing. And maybe there's something for you. You might have had a symbol of a, let's say, a dollar sign, or your shoulder that was sore, or your relationship with your better half, or that you want to end that relationship with your better half, whatever it is, that this is looking different. And notice I didn't say shiny, new, brighter, whatever. I said different. And the word different was the important word. So it could have been a subtle shift. So what was you feeling, this hunched over back feeling because it was sore, all of a sudden you see yourself straightening up a little bit more. Or you're hugging your loved one, you're hugging your children, your grandbabies, whoever they are, a little tighter if that's your goal. You are seeing literally checks in the mail, or your bank account getting bigger. You're getting that job, you're attaining your goal. So I'm just going to let you take a look at that without me yammering. Good. Good. And now I want you to see and be very critical of the picture, or the whatever it is that you've put in front of you. Is there something you would change? Would you make the image brighter, crisper, happier looking? If you're breaking up with a partner, that you are farther apart in that vision. Are you celebrating your 10th year at your new position? What would you tweak? Just get that in your head and see those tweaks happening now. I'm sensing a whole lot of inner smiles. You might be smiling physically, but definitely smiling on the inside. You're happier. You're seeing the probability, the possibility, the probability of this happening for you, to you, with you, however that goes for you. That feels really good, guys. That feels really good. And so I'm going to ask Source to come in and see what else can be done for your benefits. And if there's extra goodies to be given to you, great. Wahoo, bonus. Who doesn't love a free bonus with that? Thank you for that, Lisa. I just feel a lot happier, like it went to a whole new level. It feels really good. Take that in. And if you're not a feely person, don't worry about it. That's not the thing. The thing is to trust that it's going to happen, that it is happening. The seeds are planted. Some will be fast sprouting. Some might take a little while. It's all good. It's all good. This just feels so warm, so happy, really, really happy. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. I don't see any more releases, and the angels were still kind of flying above. I when I think of an angel, I think of a person, usually kind of standing, and the wings like a big heart are behind them. This time, the angels were horizontal, and then their wings were kind of horizontal as well as they were flying. I don't think I've ever had that picture in my mind before. It doesn't ring a bell. I might have seen it in pictures of paintings or something like that. But anyways, they are starting to fade away. And our guides and so on, they've also taken a step back. It's like their job is done. So I'm taking it that our job is done. Good. Yay, 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 yay. All right. I am going to also check on you for this. Now, are each of us connected to our own divine support team? No, I'm getting a no. Currently, are we able to receive, accept, and approve, not approved yet, all energy, healings, downloads, and blessings from our divine support team? And I'm getting a no. So just with a simple nod of your head or the yes from your voice, in your mind or out loud, do I have permission to connect you with your own divine support team and all of the energy transmissions that they offer? I'm getting this. Thanks, Cricket, for saying that. Thanks, Lisa, for your comment. Good. So I invite the groups divine support team to connect through their heart chakras to yours. And I have a special little prayer that I like to say. So let's do that. Divine support team, please release from our records all interferences placed upon us that affects us in our pasts, presents, and futures from fully receiving all supportive energies, healings, downloads, and blessings from our divine support teams. Delete all that interfere and delete all these interferences backwards to their lifetimes of origin, leaving all learning experiences free from trauma and restriction. Please remove all associated discordant energies and tendrils and release them to be transmuted with love by divine source, closing all energy doorways and filling them with golden creator substance for all time. Release all that is not ours and all that is not doing us any good. Heal all of us as you work through me to assist and heal these people. Support us in taking in all upgrades, letting them land and integrate them into our beings. Thank you for sending your healing energies that restores and rebuilds all of these areas affected by these interferences. Thank you, and restore and rebuild all areas. Good. It needed to be said again. All right. Good. I have another prayer yet, apparently. So, okay, that one needs to be said too. Okay, so Creator and you all is the group name that I give to my group of beings, but now you all will also include all of your guides and so on. Please download for all of us what you know is needed so that we are perfectly healed and whole right now. Download sources perspective of our issues into us and have ours be the same. Clear all the fear and guilt and anger and shame in all dimensions, spaces, and times from all of our places and spaces. Resolve all issues in our past, presents, and futures. Download sources unconditional love. And download our higher self's perfect templates for us. Clear any and all addictions that we can safely release, like that of lack, or being a victim, or thriving in chaos. Release all reinstaller and uninstaller programs and triggers. Clear all now that is not ours and that's not doing us any good. I know I said it before, but I'm saying it again. Remove all lower energies and any entities perpetuating any of these issues that interfere with us now. Feels good. That feels really nice and light. Good. No, nothing more. Nothing there, nothing there. Sometimes when I tilt my head, I get different ideas, thoughts, words in my head, whatever it is to work on. And I'm just checking and I'm not getting anything else. So, oh, there we go. This process is complete. I know that's done. So I need to take us out of the Akashic records. So let me do that. So thank you, guides. Thank you, you all, for coming in. Thank you, Source. And everyone that helped us along the journey. We're going to leave this Akashic Records room. See y'all later. Back out into the Great Hall. Henry's waiting for us at the door. Rufus is by his side. We go out down the steps, down the path, back into that golden bubble that was in our heart. And as we enter back into that golden bubble, I'm going to close down the Akashic records and then separate us all. So we hereby release all energies, debris, and connections and call back all that belongs to each of us. We welcome in all new awarenesses, learnings, and healings received, and anchor them completely into our beings, including our bodies, minds, spirits, souls, and all of our subtle bodies. We are now fully grounded and connected to the physical earth plane. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. Are everyone receiving what they asked for? I'm getting a yes. Good question. Good question, Mina. Okay, so I am disconnecting us, zipping up energy fields so that we are intact. There's nothing else. We are safe. We are clear. And so with that question in that Mina asked, are everyone receiving what they asked for? I got a yes to that. So just checking the list here. Everybody's on this list. Trisha, let me just think on you so that I can put you on this list here. I don't think I have you. At least I don't recognize that first or last name. Just make sure everything went to her as well, because she did participate. Yeah. Okay, good, good. I don't want any loose ends. All right, so that's that. That is finished. That is finished. That is finished. Do I need anything more from that? No. Good. Woohoo. All right, so would any of you like to share anything, whether it was a thought, a feeling, a sensation, a vision that you got? If you do, great. And if don't, that's just fine too. That's more for my feedback than anything else. And check yourself. If you know how to muscle test, check. Did I receive what I had asked for? If you link your two fingers together and calibrate your muscle test. So this is yes, it holds. This is no, it releases. Show me yes. Show me no. Okay. Did I receive the healing and the transmissions that I asked for my goal? I'm getting a strong yes. I'm not faking. I'm not trying to hold this in place on purpose. Yeah. An angel named Marvin. Huh. Is there an angel named Marvin? Personally, I'm getting a no, Sabrina, but then why wouldn't he be there? No, I still get a no, though. Something for you to check into, hey? Trisha felt pressure in her head. Yes. Nina was getting activity in her head. Yes. I feel it in my third eye a little bit, this area here in the forehead. Megan, did you feel anything? Yeah, she felt something to my sister. Sense of peace. Good. Your heart skipped. Cool. Yeah, there was definitely some really good stuff going on. Your head was moving, says Mina. Okay, just checking as we go along here. You're welcome, Sabrina. Peace for Lisa. Heart skipping. Just checking if there's anything else still coming through. I don't want to just cut off and then, hey, I was wanting to type that and I didn't get to type it in. So just wait a moment for that. So just so you know, I've got, I think it's in the very top area where all of this was written. There should be, nope, that's not it. There should be an area that had links if you're interested in the write-up of the 3 times a week transmissions that I do, just to get an idea. If you want to purchase it, great, of course, right? But the idea is to give you what is going on in that original energy transmissions. And this new one will have a little bit more, because I really feel it's a lot more powerful than well, maybe powerful isn't it the right word. Because the other one is powerful. So what is it? Poignant? Pointy? What are you saying? Purposeful? Heartfelt. Purposeful and heartfelt is the feeling that I'm getting, the sense, the words that I'm getting. And I don't even really hear the words. So my weekly transmissions sessions are not live, Mina. Good question. Part of it is because, I mean, it's my own special thing, right? It's like you're asking a magician to show what he does so that you get the trick, and that spoils it. And I'm not saying that because I did that everything would be spoiled, but for the watcher. But I'm just getting that it's just not something that I should be sharing. That's the information I'm getting, Mina. So your left shoulder. Oh, nice, Lisa. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, so just so you know, Mina, that I won't be doing that. No, it's not going to be the same as the $14 ones. It has a different purpose. And there are more bells and whistles that go with it, so that the outcome that you're looking for, it can be guided and funneled and focused towards that. Because that takes a little bit more power. You know, it's like the difference between driving a little electric car and then one that pulls the semi-trailer behind the truck, kind of a thing, right? Both will get you from point A to point B. You'll get just as well to your destination in one vehicle as you do the other vehicle, but the one that is a little bit, because there's a little bit more heavy lifting needed, it needs that extra power to get you from that point to that point. Yeah, the Tuesday sessions is what I'm talking about. No, I'm not. Sorry, let's see. It's not going to be the same as the Tuesday sessions. it will be similar to these. This is what I'm working towards. It's like you guys are in my beta testing. You're helping me understand. Because I mean, I could have easily charged for this. This is worth money. Like you got to realize that, right? I am doing it for free, but there is a dollar value that I will be placing upon it. My approach just seems to be that I like to gather as much information, tweak it as much as I can before I offer it. Whereas a lot of others, they tend to come up with an idea and see what hits the wall, and then they might tweak along, and that's good enough, and this is what you get. And I can't do that. Just a little bit. I want the best for people. It's part of my personality. Yeah, I'm very easygoing, but on the inside, I still want things to be as well put together as possible for you. And maybe that's the teacher in me wanting the best for my students, that they get the best outcome that they can possibly have. Thank you, Sonia, for you. That is so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate hearing that, that it's worth it. And I want to just offer the best that I can. Not just this is good enough. Okay, if you want good enough, you're with the wrong person, guys. Like, it's just not the way I work. And that's okay if that's what you want, but I want the best that I can give out. And it's just important to me. And then I feel like I've done what I've come to this earth to do. You're welcome, Irene. Glad to see you here. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Nina. That's wonderful. So yeah. Anyway, so that's all I have. Next week, same time. Next week, Tuesday, I'm going to do another one. If you worked on just one goal last time, I would recommend you work on that same goal if it hasn't been brought to fruition. A week is, sometime at least. But if what I'm understanding from source is that you should at least have 2 weeks worth, and this is why I did at least 3 times, so that people had that extra time to get what they needed, or at least felt that they needed. And then please do give me the feedback. I appreciate the accolades, and but if you have any insights, all of a sudden you get an insight that, hey, I'm going to tell Monica this because I think it'll help her with her transmissions. Wonderful. Please do so. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, Tricia. That's so sweet of you. So sweet. Appreciate the blessings. I'm just checking if there's anything else. I'm not getting anything else from source or any of the others, so that's good. That's good. Yeah. And so that's our time, and it takes me a good amount of time when I do these for you all. My 3 times a week. There are a couple of people who are now doing it daily. They've asked me if they could sign up for it daily, so I have agreed. So if you absolutely want your transmissions to change from 12 to 15 to every day, so that's what 31 times a month, kind of a thing. There is a price increase, of course, because that makes sense, right? But I think that is all I have to say about this time. So I look forward to, thank you, Nina. I look forward to hopefully seeing you next week. and hearing some good news like that, it's your testimony, not testimonials, but it's, what you're going to share, that, hey, I achieved this, I'm feeling better this way. That opened up for me. Something that was impossible doesn't seem so impossible. Sometimes it's just that mind shift that we need, um, that would be just absolutely fine. Absolutely fine to hear that. That would give me that idea. Okay, so I'm on the right track, and right. And I'll be listening for more guidance, of course, from Source and from you all to tell me what else can be done. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you've done for me. Showing up really helps me feel like, oh, this is wanted. This is a good thing. And yeah, Sabrina, every day is awesome. This one lady, she needs it so much, especially. She was just hurting so much and asked me if I would do that. So I agreed to do that for her. And it's like, well, what the teacher says, so if you brought one for, if you're having gum in school, did you bring enough for everybody? You got to offer it to everybody too, right? But anyways, y'all take care, and may God bless, and see you next week. Bye-bye all. Bye-bye.